Let's get started standing up nice and tall. Think about lengthening your shoulders away from your ears. So perhaps you've got a heavy rucksack on your shoulders or a child. Lengthen the head through the spine, always thinking about finding that beautiful opposition between the crown of your head and your tailbone. So we want to think about lengthening up and allowing the pelvis also to sink away and grounding your feet into the floor. Starting with some little cervical bends from side to side. Just take your ear to the shoulder, to the shoulder, to the shoulder, to the shoulder. Breath is natural here. And we do this for another 5 and 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, and 1. Head to center, no spiral. So remember, we're going to start with that tiny little circle in one direction. And then the circle becomes ever larger. And at some point, the circle becomes so big, you can't take that nose any further round. So you end up now just doing a few circles in this direction. I want you to think about where the weight is in your feet. Is it over the center of the foot? Can you put a little bit of focus into your big toe, little toe, and heel, and make sure you're not leaning forwards or backwards? That weight is nicely grounded in the center. Change direction. So now you do big circles, as big as you can in the opposite direction. Whirl that head around. We're doing 4 more before we start to move their nose in. Here's your 3. Natural breath, remember. 2 and 1. And now start spiraling that nose into the starting position where we left off. And then when you are, ta-da, you're back. Good. Take your arms up in line with your shoulders and back down again. Take your arms up in line with your ear and back down again. Keep the palm facing down. So even when we're taking the arms up to the ear now, try and keep the palms facing the outside. Now, if that causes you any problems around your shoulder, just move the arms slightly further forward. Can you see? I was originally suggesting arms by your side, but now where I'm going to move them is slightly in front of me. So in line with the shoulders and up to the ears. In line with the shoulders and up to the ears. 2 more. Shoulders, down, ears. We go shoulders, down, ears. Now palms up. So turn the palms to face outside. And that feels more uncomfortable, doesn't it? From this position, perhaps. We go shoulders and ears. Shoulders and ears. Same thing here. If this feels funny in your shoulder or uncomfortable, just move the arms slightly further forward and work from here. Shoulders and ears. Shoulders and ears. Shoulders and ears. Twice more. Shoulders, ears. Last time. Shoulders and ears. Now let's do some arm circles. Ribs staying into the body, and keep the left side still as we circle the right arm backwards. We want to focus on this stability around the ribs. Don't let those ribs flare out. Keep the pelvis nicely still as well. Here's your 8 and 7. Reach up, reach out, reach down. Don't just let it be a faffy circle. Don't relax into it. I want there to be purpose and precision in these movements. So much so, I've lost the count. Should we do 2 more? Here's your 1. Stretch. And 2, other side. So now we want to make sure we keep the other side of the body nice and still. Lift up, round. Lift up, round. Note that this shoulder here isn't starting to twist around. You've got to work on that. Keep the ribs still. Keep the shoulder blades calm. 4 and 3 and the pelvis. 2. Last time. 8 together now. 8. Now watch here that you don't start to rock back. Keep those ribs in. Keep that front body nice and zipped down, zipped together. 4 and 3. We go for 2 and 1. Straight to roll down. Deep breath in and exhale. Nod the head and forward fold. Down we go. Holding at the bottom And then exhale as we rise up, lifting through the back of the head and down, breathing in. Exhale, nod the head. Remember, we're going over that wet church wall and you don't want to get any moss or ivy or any wet stuff on you. Hold at the bottom. Inhale here and exhale, rise. Think about what we're doing. We're lengthening the muscles in the spine, shoulders down, breathing in. Exhale, nod forward. Calm breath. Breathing in at the bottom when you've gone as far as you can. Exhale and rise. Up we come. One more. Breathing in. Off we go. Breathing in here. And exhale, rise. And let the shoulders just fall down away from the ears. Loose twists. So you can let the whole body move here. Flop the arms around. And I really want this to be vigorous today. Sometimes we do this gently. This morning, I want this to be a big movement. Arms wide, nice and vigorous. 3, 3, 2, and 2. Here's your 1 and your 1. And rest. Into some heel lifts now. We go for 10. Remember, ribs in. Lengthen through the crown of the head. 7 and 6. Keep the toes down. 5, 4, 3. Stay with me. Stay with me. 2 and 1. To the squats. 10 and 9. 8, 7. Up. 6. Remember, you don't need to go deep. 4 and 3. Something fun's going to happen now. 2 and 1. We go down and hold. Circle your wrists. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Change direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Palms back behind the body. Now look where my arms are. Palms are facing behind me. I go push, 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 push for 10, 9, 8, 7. There's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms forward. Push, push. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stand. Good. Have you got an Ovaball close by? Remember, these want to be not fully inflated. Can you see how much I can squash mine? If yours is still pretty rotund, take some air out. These little plug things are really easy to push out. Use your teeth, use some tweezers, grab some scissors or just a little bit of a blunt knife and just try and get that plug out and let some air out. Pop that ball on the floor. We're going to stand on it now and do some plie squats. So you can see I've got my toes on the floor still and the arch of my foot is over the ball. Let me show you from a side position here. So you're totally clear there. Okay, so tummy muscles turned on, standing up nice and tall. My toes are facing outwards and my heels are quite close together. You're not going to break your ball, okay? As long as you don't have it full of air. You're going to just come down and up. Look how I'm leaning forwards, exactly like we were in our other squat. I'm taking my arms gently out to the side. This is what it looks like from the front. Okay, ribs in, standing nice and tall. Let's go. 10 and 9. So we've got our heels and the arch of our foot on the ball. We've got an unstable surface now. So we're squatting into an unstable surface, which is just as challenging, if not more so, than having nothing under our feet. Because when we're doing them with our heels up, at least there's nothing there trying to scupper our chances of staying beautifully stable in that mobile move. Here was your 10. Yes. 9. I love these. 8. Keep smiling. 7. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, 6 and 5. I was trying to get a better position there. 4. Here's your 3. Woo! 2 and 1. Guess what's going to happen now? Yes, we stay down. Stay down here. Palms facing down. Bring them in front of you. Nice deep breath in. Take your hands down. Whew. Hold them on your knees. Feel those thigh muscles working super hard to keep you in this hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go again. Stand and down. So now I'm taking my arms forward. 10 and 9. Yes, we can. 8. Stand. 7. Very good. 6. Woo. 5. If these are too much, take the ball away and do normal squats. Back to the normal squats if this feels too much. And 1 and rest. Very good. Okay, let's just do them with the ball under 1 foot now. So I'm going to have my toes just slightly to the outside on both feet, and I've got that ball in line with the arch of the other foot. It's very common to start to wander over to the side of the stationary leg. Try and keep the body centered as much as you can, but it's not easy. That's something you can work on. Let's go. 10 and 9, 8, woo, 7, stand, 6, working on that stability, 5, 4, can you feel this leg moving around? 3, really great for your ankles. 2, working on strengthening the ankles. Great for the knee as well, to have that unstable surface underneath it, replicating what it's like to be walking over uneven ground. Ribs in, go. 10. Make sure you have got some weight into this leg. The other thing I see with clients is they put all their weight in here and this foot's just hovering on the top. It's just lightly balanced. Do try and have some weight into there as much as you can. Here we go. 5. Stand. We're going down to the mat. In 4. In 3. Woo. 2. I'm warmer now. And 1. Yes. Good job. Keep that ball close by. And let's go down to the mat. So make sure you've got any cushions for underneath your head with you as well. We're standing up nice and tall at the end of our mat. Take a breath in. Roll down, catwalk out. Exhale. Nodding that head as you go down. We're going to plank at the end of this, so don't pop your knees down too soon unless you need to. Feel free to put your knees down if you wish, or put your forearms down like this. That's okay too, but get that bottom down. We're going to stay up in this plank for 20 seconds. So don't let your head hang between your arms. Keep that tummy button lifting up into your body as much as you can. Nice calm breath. Staying here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, push back. And now I'd like you to roll on to your back. And when we roll onto our back, we want to make sure we come down with control. Don't flop back down. Nice deep breath in. Curl the tailbone under. Let that pelvis tilt. And you slowly come down bone by bone. Look at that. We're in no rush. Plenty of time. And settle the body down on the floor. Ribs need to come in. Remember, sink those ribs in deeply to your body. Have a little wriggle around if you need it. Shoulders away from your ears when you're ready. Single knee folds, lift and lower that foot off the floor, ribs sinking down. Nice and calm with the arms, staying just where they are, and straight into some hip flexion work. 8. 8, we're going for a walk. Cup your hips with your hands to check on that pelvic stability if you want. 5, and 5, slowing down. 4, and 4, good job. 3, 3, keep working. 2, and 2, one more. 1, and 1, 2, the doubles. Lift, lift, hold here. Ankle circles. Take a breath in, and when you're ready, just circle those feet round. Keep the ribs down. Don't let that lower back arch away. Change direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to put one foot down and then the other. Go again. Lift, lift, hold. This time, we're going to point the toes and then pull the toes back. Look at them, point and pull, working the muscles on the shin and in the back of the leg as well. Point and pull. Both feet go. 10, pull. 9, 8, pull. 7, pull. Here's your 6. Use this time to really pull those toes back into your shin. Great for your ankles. And now pop one foot down and the other. Go again. Breath in. As you exhale, lift, lift. This time, turn your toes to froggy. So your toes are pointing to 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock, and you're externally rotating the hips. Same thing, 8, faster, 7, faster, 6, faster, 5, come on, 4, woo, 3, yes, 2, and 1. Relax the toes, 1 foot down and another. Make sure you come out of that rotated position. Take a breath, come back up into that double knee fold, and we go back out of it again. So it's a lift, lift, down, down, lift, lift, down, down. You go up, up, down, and down again. Up, up, down, and down. Last time. Up, up, down, down. Other side. Up, up, down, and down. Straight to some bridges now. Make sure we've got good connection into the sole of the foot. Lift the hips and belly button up and down. And I want you to focus here on your lumbar spine. When you come down, check that it is coming down to the mat. What I see in my face-to-face clients is that sometimes that lumbar spine stays arched away from the floor when we're doing these bridges. So just focus in. I don't want you to shove your lumbar spine into the floor. I don't want you to make sure that you imprint it and do more than you would do if we weren't doing any movement at all. Just sense check that you're not leaving the back extended away from the mat at any point. Just have a little feel, a little sense. Let the mat give you some feedback on how you're doing and make any changes. Perhaps you just need to slightly go down for a beat longer. Perhaps you just need to be a bit more precise, a bit more focused on that area. Ribs down, belly button down. Keep going. 4, 10, down, 9, working the posterior chain. 8, keep the legs as still as you can. Woo. Nice and warm. 5, down. Keep going. 4, hips and belly button up and down. 2, down and 1, down. Woo. Let's glue our legs together. Palms face the ceiling for some hip rolls. Get a bit of rotation in. We haven't done the rotation yet, so we just want to ease into it slowly. 2 more each side. Over and over. One more. Over and over. Good. Bring those legs back to your starting position. Double knee fold hip roll. So now we're going to do it with our legs up in the air and roll them from side to side. You've got to anchor that opposite shoulder, remember? So if my legs are to the right, which they are now, I'm going to roll them over to the left. So they go to the right and to the left. Here we go. 4 more. 4 and 4. Shoulders down. 3. 3. 2. Using those oblique muscles to pull our pelvis and spine back to the starting position. 1 to come each side. Woo! And there we are. Lovely. Keep those legs in that double knee fold position, but separate them. Nice deep breath in, shoulders away from your ears. Rib cage collision now. Take both arms behind the spine and return them back in line with your bottom. So they go back and forward. Keep those ribs down now. Remember, we want to keep the spine still. We don't want to see any flaring of the ribs. We don't want the spine to lift away from the floor. We're keeping that nice and calm through the front and back of the body. 4 more. 4. Back. 3. Back. Here's your 2. Back. And 1. Back. Arms above your chest. 1 arm forward. 1 arm back. 1 arm forward. 1 arm back. 8 more. 8 and 8. 7. Backstroke arms. Keep the body still. 6. 6. Here's your 5 and 5. Let's do 4. 4. 4. Keep the body still. 3. 3. 2 and 2. 1 and 1 and done. Arms down. Good. Nice deep breath in. And then as you exhale, take those legs up into a pike position. Point your toes. Feel that gorgeous stretch everywhere. And bend the legs. Keep those toes pointed. Keep that nice line. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. 3 more. 1, down. 2, down. And 3, down. Legs stay up in the air. Wide now. Woo, take them out using the outer and inner thighs now. When you bring those legs back together, they can tap together in the center. 5, out, 4, out. Here's your 3, woo, 2, and 1. Keep those legs up in the air, arms up 2. Opposite arm goes behind the head rib cage closure as the opposite leg goes down to the floor. So left arm, right leg. Out and up. Again, out and up. Same arm, same leg. Again, left arm, right leg, left arm, right leg. 3 more. 1. Bring it up. You can bend the knee if you need to. 2. And up. And 3. Other side. Out. Ooh, and up. Out and up. 4 more. 4. Back. 3. Back. Long legs. 2. Woo! And 1. Yes, we did it. Guess what? You can repeat what we've just done, but perhaps alternate, or let's go both. 10. Oh dear. 9. That was a big number in it. Oh. 8. Keep that lower back connecting into the body. Don't let it lift away. 6. 5. Use the breath. 4. Breathe it up. Inhale. 2 more. Blow up. 1. Bend the knees, arms down. 1 foot down at a time, straight into a bridge. Lift those hips up nice and high. And just take a few seconds here just to let that body calm right down. And I want you to spine curl down. So trickle the back down gently, bone by bone. Let's take that ball and pop it between the knees and do some gentle squeezes. Feet stay apart, but your knees are squeezing onto that semi-inflated ball. Okay, nice deep breath in. And exhale, come onto your tiptoes, same thing. Tiptoes with the ball between the knees now. 10, 9, roll the ribs in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Move your feet wide. So if you're on a mat, perhaps the distance of the mat, but it doesn't really matter as long as they're wider than the body. Same thing here. So we're now in a hip internal rotation. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Ribs down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet together. So now the feet are touching. So your knees are a little bit wider, perhaps, depending on your body shape. But the feet are touching, the knees are apart, squeezing on the ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet back to hip distance apart. Right foot forward, left foot hasn't moved. Squeeze. You can see we're just playing around with different positions here to test the inner thighs, to test your pelvic stability. And change. So the right foot's in its normal position, starting position, left foot forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot down, lift, lift. Feet are apart, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Double knee fold, feet apart. Hands down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Takes a few to get into that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pike. Squeeze, squeeze. Feet together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet apart. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the knees. Feet apart. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Gently pop 1 foot down. Gently put the other down. Lift the bottom up into the air. A bridge position. Find that stability. Hands down. Squeezing here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms start going behind the spine in a very smooth, slow rib cage closure. Bring them back. The rib cage closure is very slow. Whew. 1 more. Slow rib cage closure. Got to keep the body still. Lift the hips up, belly up, hips up. Take the arms back down. That's it. That's it. Good. Stay here. Nice deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to pump up, pump up, pump up, push, push, push for pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7. Let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly roll down back through the entire length of the spine. Okay, good opportunity now to take a drink if you need a drink. Take that cushion away from behind your head though. We're going to come into some curl ups. Just tucking my top in, which seems to be on the move today. So keep the ball where it is between your knees, feet hip width apart, ribs down, breath in, exhale, go. Nod and curl up. Have a little look through your legs, and then you slowly roll back down. Breath in. Exhale, nod your head. Holding at the top, and then we slowly come back down. Elbows in your peripheral vision. Nod and lift up, hold, and slowly come back down. Exhale, nod and lift, hold, and gently come back down. Take a breath in. Nod the head. Up we go. Lift. And then roll back down. Breathing in here. Exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. Down we go. Take a breath. Up we go. Nod the head. Lift up. And slowly come back down. 4 more. Let's go. 1. And roll back down. Let's go. 2. And roll back down. 3. And roll back down. Think about those ribs driving towards your hips. This time, stay up in your curl up through that center line. Squeeze your knees together. I'm squeezing my knees. I'm squeezing my knees. What are you doing? You better be squeezing. Squeeze it, squeeze it. If you need to, if you feel like you need the break, keep your head down on the mat. If you're not able to keep that pelvis nice and still, or your head is feeling like there's some strain coming into the neck, pop your head back down. We're here for another 10, 9, 6 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Squeeze in as much as you can onto that ball. Stay squeezing. For 8, 7, 6. Can you curl up any more? I just did. 5, 4, 3. Don't cheat. 2, 1. Slowly roll back down. It's really easy for us to sit in that kind of gray zone where it's comfortable. You've got to sometimes push yourselves. It doesn't have to be 100% pushing on every repetition. Maybe when I'm getting to the end of a count, or in your own mind when you're coming towards the end of a set, think about just going a little bit more. Let's practice that now. We shouldn't sit in the gray zone. Breathing in, exhale, nod and lift. So it's okay to work through the repetitions. But we always want to be thinking about making that improvement, making that progression. So we're nod and lifting up. Always thinking about heaviness through the tailbone in the curl up. Lifting out of the neck. Okay, 5 to go here then. So what are we going to do for these last 5? Thinking about it? You still thinking about it? Let's do the last 3 then with some good energy. 3. Up a bit more. Then we come back down. Nod the head, curl and lift up. So this is as far as I'm going. Woo! Bit more. Come back down. Last time, curl and lift up. Bit more. Woo! Stay in there. Stay in it. Don't come out of it. Stay in your extra bit. And come back down. Let's do that one more time. So we're going to find that extra range, and then we're going to stay there for 3 seconds, okay? So curl up where feels normal for you, where you feel you can easily achieve. Now let's go a bit more. Woo! Stay here. 1, 2, 3. Gently come back down. That feels good. Let's do that twice more. I'm thinking on the hoof here. Nod the head. Curl and lift up. Bit more. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Gently roll back down. Last time. Breath in. Exhale, nod and lift up. Hold. Woo. 1, 2, 3. Good. Roll back down. Double knee fold. Lift, lift. Still got that ball between your knees? Push on it if you need to. Nice deep breath in. Feet are connecting together. You're going to oblique curl up over to the right. And when you're at the right, squeeze, squeeze. Come back down. Go to the left. Squeeze, squeeze the knees. So don't keep that spine arching. Make sure you've got a lovely long back. Squeeze, squeeze, and down, over. Squeeze, squeeze, and down, over. Squeeze, squeeze, and down. Squeeze, squeeze, and down. Lift up. Squeeze, squeeze, and down. Over. Squeeze, squeeze, and down. Up and over. Squeeze, squeeze, and down. Squeeze, squeeze, and down. 3 more. Squeeze, squeeze, and down. That was to each side. Squeeze, squeeze, and down. 2 to go. Squeeze, squeeze, and down. Squeeze, squeeze, And down. One more. Lift it over that center of the chest towards that other hip, remember? Where were we? One more. Lift up and over and down. Up and over and down. Good. Pike position with those legs. Feet apart. Readjust the ball if you need to. Through the center line, curl ups. Go. 10 and down. Point your toes. 9 and down. Woo. 8 down. 7 down. Let's go. 6 and 5. Woo. 4. Well done. 3. Yes, we can. Don't say you can't. You can. 1. Because look what's going to happen here. We're going to hold up here for 10 seconds. Keep your hands behind your head. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl back down. Bend your knees. Exhale. Pop one foot down, then the other. Deep breath in. Pop your hips up to the ceiling to get rid of any congestion in that area. Well done, nice job. And slowly bring your spine back down to the floor and get rid of the ball from between your knees. Pop it to the side and just let those legs move from side to side gently, just to get rid of any congestion there. So legs back to center. Let's roll onto our side and do some oyster. You can put that cushion between your ear and your arm. Meantime, pop the ball between the inner borders of your feet. I've got the ball between my feet and I've got a pretend cushion here, but I don't use them, but you may want to use them. So your belly button is pointing forwards. Your pubic bone is also pointing forwards. Chest forwards, stay here. Nice deep breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to start opening and closing that knee. I'm checking in here that my feet are in line with my bottom. 10, down, 9, keep this going. 8, 7, this hand here is just for a little bit of support, because in 5, then in 4, we're going to lift it up in the air if you'd like to. Okay, 2, and 1. So if you can, put your arm up in the air for 10. Here's your 9, woof. 8, keep going. 7 and 6, arm up. 5, 4, there's the dustbin men. 2 and 1. Good, keeping your arm where it is. Lift those feet up in the air, same thing. Here's your 10 and 9, let's keep going. 8 and 7, 6, I'm glad I haven't got my legs up in the air now. Facing the window. 4, here's your 3 and 2, let's go for 1. Good, take that hand on your hip, stay here for double set. 8 and 7, feel that right here. 6, there's your 5, good job. 4 and 3 and 2, oh, and 1, pulses, lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and close the knees, ankles down, another 10 and 9. You can pop your hand back here if you wish, or up in the air. Choices, you're being spoiled. Here's your 4 and 3, there's 2 and 1. Good, pop that hand down. We're going to come round to the other side now. I'd really love it if you didn't touch the ball. Can you do that? Can you accept the challenge? Keep the feet off the floor, don't fall off your mat. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Feet back in line with your bottom. Or you would have had to have brought your cushion with you as well. Pop that cushion between your ear and your arm if you need to use one. Ankles in line with your bottom. Stack the hips on top of one another, so we're not rolling the pelvis back. And in your own time, let's just start lifting that top leg up and down. Remember to close the knees back together. Don't keep them hovering above one another. 3, there's your 2 and 1. So arm up here. 10, 9, 8, keep that arm lifting. 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. You can pop the ankles up now. Hand can stay down or up if you want to. 10, 9. We go for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 again. 10, 9, 8. Don't forget, pop the hand here if you prefer. I want technique over having the arm up. So if you're starting to feel your body shifting forwards or back, just use the hand to balance. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Arms. Let's go into a pulse. Should we pulse this one? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the knees, feet down, and another 10, 9. Arm up or arm down. 8, 7, 6. Here's your 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Give it a slap. No touching that ball. Move it round and come up to a seated position. I'm going to come round to this position here, and I'm going to reach forward and grab the ball, sit up nice and tall. As I exhale the next time, I'm going to come into a C curve. So I'm currently sitting up beautifully with a lovely long spine, and I'm on my sit bones. What I'd like you to do is roll off your sit bones. So tilt your pelvis and let your body come into this kind of quite arched position. And then we're going to come up again. That was a practice, because what we need to do is to now sit nice and tall with our legs longer in front of us, and we're going to come into a C curve. So C curve is where the shoulders sit over the hips and we don't allow the shoulders to travel back. Because what we did that first time was just a little bit of movement, free move. But here with the C curve, the shoulders stay over the hips. So take a look at yourself in the mirror or record yourself. But visualize perhaps that someone is using that ball to thump into you. You're coming off your sit bones. I'm on my sit bones. I'm rolling off of them here. 4 more. Let's go. 4, sit, 3, tall, 2, tall, and 1, tall. Now we're going to roll back. So I'm going to come into that C curve position, and I want you to roll off your sit bones here. Yes. So we're in that lovely rolled back position, and then we're going to twist. Twist. Yes, we did. 10, 10, 9, 9. You got to smile. 8, 8, and 7, 7, 6, 6. There's 5, 5, 4, and 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Center, sit, and lift. Did you see what I did there? I came back in that C curve shape before I sat up tall. Let's do that one more time. Sit tall, C curve. I need to work on this pelvis because I'm really good at curving at the top, which a lot of people are. Got to get that gorgeous curl in the bottom of the body here. Then we roll it back, 10 to each side, 10, 10. Try and keep the legs still, keep the bottom still as well. All that movement up. 8, 8, 7, 7, you got 6, and 5, yes, 4, keep going, 4, 3, yes, 2, and 1, center, roll up and sit up nice and tall. Now we're going to have the ball in front of you. Your legs are bent, your feet are apart, and I want you just to go to straighten each leg. 5, 5, 4. You can maybe even tap it with your shin. Doesn't matter though. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Lift, hold, down. Lift, hold, down. Good. And now you're going to roll back down to the floor and pop your arms behind your head. We're going to do a roll up. So as you can see, I have managed to come off my mat. So I'm just going to roll forwards. If you've got a small cushion or towel, you may want to just pop it underneath your lumbar spine here. If you've got a big sofa cushion or a big pillow, it might be too much, but we're just going to practice a few roll-ups here just to see how they go. A lot of people get stuck in this movement. Don't worry if you do, just keep practicing where you are. It is a tricky move, but we need to think about coming up curvy because you can't come up flat from this position. So I've got the ball here just to give you something to hold on to. Ribs down, legs straight, but look where my toes are. Toes are pointing to the ceiling. My lower spine is engaging into the floor. My whole body is heavy. Take a breath in. As you exhale, nod your head first. Then think about curving your spine and coming up beautifully forward towards your feet and then rolling back down. The first few were always really jaggy and difficult. So nod your head, Lean forward. Think about taking your belly button towards your thighs. Now, where I see a lot of clients getting stuck is they get to here and then they can't do any more, which is why having that little rolled up cushion or your t-shirt or a jumper underneath this sort of gap, particularly if you have got quite a gap between your spine and the floor, can act like a bit of a springboard. It can be really helpful. Try not to get too frustrated if this isn't feeling great for you either. Breath in, exhale, nod your head. Drive the arms forward. Sometimes squeezing the ball really helps you as well, taking your mind off what you're trying to achieve. Keep those toes facing the ceiling. Nod your head, squeeze your bottom. Squeezing your butt helps as well. And now release your bottom as you come back down. You've got to nod your head. You've got to make your back bendy to get up, because you can't roll up if your back isn't sort of shaping like a ball, because a ball doesn't roll if it's flat, does it? Think of it like that. Nod your head, squeeze the ball, squeeze your butt. And let's come back down again. If you're struggling with these, don't worry about it. Nod your head, squeeze the ball. So when we do these again and you're struggling, just start from a seated position. Squeeze the ball, roll back. Now squeeze your buttocks and just practice this part here of coming forwards a few times. And then you can bend your knees and just practice this part here of coming forwards as well. Okay, so there's different areas you can practice if the rest of class is doing something. You can just practice getting up and moving those arms above the head. And then the other area you could practice is, I should come up neatly, shouldn't I? Is keeping your legs long and just practice getting to here, going forwards and backwards. Everyone, you might as well practice this now while we're here. So let's sit up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, come off your sit bones. There, roll the back, and then roll it forwards and touch your toes. Let's just do 7 of these, shall we? To go. 7, roll forwards, go back. 6, roll forwards. Let's go. 5, forwards. 4, forwards. 3, forwards. 2, forwards. 1, forwards. Good. And sit up nice and tall. Let's roll onto our tummies. So you don't need the ball for this. Just lay down, legs, feet, hip width apart, nice comfortable position, coming straight into cobra. So take a nice deep breath in, hands are wide by your ears, elbows are wide, and your arms are always wider than you think as well. If you haven't done this many times, don't have your hands sort of cuddled up towards your ears, rolling in, starting to lift away from the floor. Exhale, come back down. So we want to think about the breath pattern here. It's nice for it. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll the nose, slowly lift away from the floor. Inhale at the top. Exhale, come back down. Rolling the nose, tucking it in. Take a breath in. Exhale, roll up. Think about lifting your head out of your neck. Find that length and come back down. 4 more. Breathing in. Exhale, roll your nose. Lift away. Feel that gorgeous lengthening of your spine. And tuck down. 2 more. Roll that nose, lift up. And come back down. Tuck the head in, remember. Roll that nose. Stay here. Turn your head from side to side. Once that way. Once that way. Back to center. And slowly come back down. We're going to do 1 more where we do a head circle in each direction. Roll up. Remember, lift your head out of your body. Find that oppositional energy between the crown of your head and your bottom. Drop chin to chest. And now look round in a circle that way. Change direction. Look round in a circle that way. And lift your head back up to center. And roll back down slowly with control. Push your hands to your side. Push your bottom back. Feel that lovely lengthening of the spine. And take a couple of deep breaths in here. 1 more. And exhale. That's it. Tuck toes under, push bottom up, heels down, and now walk your hands in towards your spine and roll up slowly with control, shoulders down. Okay, side bends. Let's do these in a little bit of a squat, shall we? So feet hip width apart, further than hip width apart rather. Take a nice deep breath in, hands behind your head, soft knees, don't lock them back. And we're going to go over and back, over and back. And every time you do the back bit where you lift up again, make sure you are lifting high every time. We're not just coming back, we are lifting up high, trying to always increase that length in our spine. Keep your bottom still, just work from the waistband up. 3 to go each side. 3, lift, 3, lift. Come on. 2, up and 2. Yes. 1 and 1. Last time. Over and over. Good. Take those hands down. All right. Quick little set to finish then. Let's go. Deep breath in. Forwards. 10 and 9. Stay in this big squat. 8 and 7. Come on. 6. Lift. 5 and 4. 3, 2. Yes. 1. Heels up. 10 and 9. I'm just lifting up. 8. Keeping my heels up. 7. Lift. 6. Lift. 5. Lift. 4. Lift. 3. Lift. 2. And 1. That's good. Back to that ball, remember. Let's stand on it. Halfway onto the ball. Toes facing out. Deep breath in. 10. Arms out. 9. Yes. 8. 7. There's your 6. Come on. 5 and 4. 3, 2, ribs in. 1. Let's stay down. Stay down here. Little pulses with the knees. 10. If this is not good for your knees, don't pulse. Just stay still. So if it's not good for the knees, don't do it. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. 10 more. Normal. 10. Stand. 9. Lift. 8. 7. Good. 6. There we go. 5. 4. Keep going. 3. Yes. 2. And 1. Walk those toes so they face forwards. Toes are facing forward, standing up nice and tall. Heels and arch of the foot on the ball. Drive forwards. 10. 9. Palms are in. 8. 7. Bottom back. 6. Let's go. 5. You can do 4. Can you do 4? 3. Yes. 2. I'm so pleased you said yes because we've got another 10 to go. 10. You meant another 10. 9. Then we're nearly done. 8. 7. 6. Let's get you going. 5. Lift. 4. Lift. 3. Yes. 2. Stand tall. 1. Good. And gently come off the ball. Move it to the side out of your way. Well done. Take a breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring those arms down. Let the breath settle. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Exhaling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job today, and I hope to see you again soon.